OpenSea is dominating the Team Water charity leaderboard, Immutable opens up to Web 2 games, and major game updates from Off the Grid, Doodles, and Chess. We're talking about all that and more in today's Gaming Daily, presented by Solforge Fusion, the official game of Gaming Daily. Our first story, OpenSea and Abstract has raised $230,000 for Team Water with over 39,000 NFTs minted, with every $1 providing clean water for one person for an entire year. That's 230,000 years of water supplied. It's the second largest community donation for Team Water and ranks 11th amongst all donations. This is really amazing to see. Big shout out to OpenSea and Abstract and the entire crypto community who contributed to such a good cause. This is really great exposure to see them listed so high on such a prominent leaderboard, so congrats all around. Robbie Ferguson from Immutable made a major announcement today. Immutable Play is now open to all games, including Web 2, meaning any game that meets their quality threshold can reward their users through Immutable Play. Robbie says that they've seen demand from Web 2 games because of how efficient and retentive their reward strategy is, and he says this will give their players access to some of the biggest franchises in the world and will bring multi-million user bases to the Immutable ecosystem. Their first partner is Ubisoft and their 200 million UbiConnect players, and I didn't see any details on exactly how this would work, but it could be a major game changer not only for Immutable but for all of crypto gaming. We're going to be watching this one closely and of course rooting for Immutable's success. Doodles' new Telegram game, Doodles Up, is going live tomorrow, August 13th. We talked about this a few weeks ago, but now we have an official launch date. You'll play as Kyle with the goal of running around, catching bugs, and surviving the portal. PixOnChains' early review of the game mentions leaderboards, PvP matches, and rare loot drops, with early signups getting a bonus loot box, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. Off the Grid September 2024 Pro subscribers can now trade on OpenSea as Phase 3 is kicking off, which is going to bring more trading rewards for their players. Gonzilla says prizes are hitting wallets this week, with total trading volume on OpenSea now surpassing 9.4 million gun tokens, which is about $291,000 across 60,000 unique owners, which is notable because that's a lot of holders. Just one note though, we still don't have US access to trading on OpenSea, but we'll update that when we have more info. Animoca's Chess Season 4 has racked up 1.2 million matches and over 5 million minutes of play. They say that there's only 3 days left to climb, qualify, and make it count before the season ends. This is quite the milestone, so congratulations to them. I played the game earlier this year and it's a really fun twist on the classic chess game, so if you haven't tried it yet, it's definitely worth checking out. Thup Foundation's Genesis NFT collection, the Lotus Vaults, is minting this Thursday, August 14th at 5 p.m. UTC or about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. The mint price is 0.1 ETH, which is around $4,600 right now. Shout out to ETH, my goodness. With whitelist, first come first serve, and public phases. The supply is going to be capped at 1,000 and they don't have any in-game utility, but they are designed to reward and align early community members with Sub's future ecosystem, so that sounds bullish. I've been seeing some first come first serve raffles from various communities. We actually ran one in our Gaming Daily Telegram, so congrats to those winners and good luck if you're going to plan on minting. Tezos' L2 Etherlink just added 2 new titles, Pike's Arena, a PvP combat game with tokenized reward modes, and Cricket Champions, a strategy collectible card game with PvE and PvP modes. Etherlink now has 11 active games and 180,000 active wallets in the past month, and of course, the highly anticipated Reaper Actual is building on Etherlink, so gaming on Tezos could be a narrative to keep an eye on. Speaking of chains, Luminterra is expanding to Monad with early access starting tomorrow, August 13th. As a part of their Luminad Converge event, early players can unlock exclusive Luminad NFTs, as well as early access to the testnet and AI companions, plus rare costumes from across the Monad ecosystem, which, by the way, should be getting their long-awaited mainnet sometime in 2025. And in our last story, you either die a hero or live long enough to become an L1. We've got major blockchain announcements from Stripe and Circle, with Stripe building an L1 called Tempo, focused on payments and being backed by Paradigm, and Circle announcing their L1 called Arc, which is built for stablecoin finance with USDC as a native gas token. I know the fun take is that we don't need any more L1s, but I like Haseeb Qureshi's take on this, where he said companies can do whatever they want with their money, it's a free market, and this ultimately is going to bring more people on chain, and overall it's a great sign of adoption. Haseeb also said that it's not on the companies to use our chains, it's on us to make the chain so good that companies want or need to use them. Today's episode is brought to you by Solforge Fusion, the official game of Gaming Daily. Solforge Fusion is an incredible TCG built by one of the founders of Magic the Gathering, and now they've got 2 weekly game nights for you to join in on the action. They just brought back Wednesday night fights in their Discord with free decks just for hanging out and another for playing. You can also win 25 SFG tokens if you can beat the intern, and we can't forget about Tempest Guild's Friday night game nights. I've been a part of some of these and they're an absolute blast, so make sure to link up with Tempest Guild in their Discord or join Solforge's Discord if you're looking to play, and you can download the game for free right now on Steam at solforgefusion.com. Shout out to Solforge Fusion, the official game of Gaming Daily. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. I can't believe it's only Tuesday. It feels like Wednesday or Thursday, but either way, we'll be back tomorrow with a brand new Gaming Daily to keep you updated on everything that's happening. So until then, stay humble, keep gaming, keep dreaming, and I'll see you then. Peace.